Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz, also known as Kibbles and Bits. I am here today with a special edition of 90 Day Oy Vey. Angela, that demon, Angela Demon, I'm going to steal the nickname from TikTok. Angela Demon is trying to sabotage Michael's GoFundMe. Yes, she is. Let's get right into this. So last night, I had the pleasure to interview Psychic Victoria. Okay. And Psychic Victoria kind of had the pleasure of meeting Angela. Okay. It depends on the way that you see it. So she met Angela last year in February of 2023. And she has a very, very interesting story. Okay. I interviewed her last night. Let me share a little clip with you guys. Okay. And let's just put it this way. Angela has a crush on someone, okay? And this was in February of 2023, last year, while Michael was still in Nigeria. Just saying. Okay, so here we go.
Feel like, how do you trust someone you just knew for like a hot 2 seconds with this type of information? You know what I mean?
Right.
And I know she felt.
So how did the conversation start off about Victor Ortiz? Like, you guys are conversating, you're like having drinks, and
Well, she told me that he was the one who flew her down for the event because she was there to see his son, who was actually going to be the first. It was his first night boxing that night.
okay.
So he flew her out there.
Okay.
And then she was asking me if he liked her and if he had any type of romantic feelings for her. And it just kind of threw me for a loop. And I'm like, I don't see it, but you know. And she's like, well, I'm just, she's joking. She's got that bodyguard's wife there, and they're laughing about. I mean, they had their own little like, hee hoo's about, and she, I mean, it was obvious that she had a female boner for this guy. Okay.
She has a female boner, okay, for Victor Ortiz. And if you guys are confused who Victor Ortiz is, he is a professional boxer, okay? And allegedly, Angela had a female boner for him. My conversation with Victoria was very interesting and very entertaining. If you haven't checked it out, please do. So now, Michael's GoFundMe. I would like to thank everyone that donated. Thank you so much for your support. He has passed his goal. Okay. Thank you, everyone. And yes, just to clear up the confusion, I am the Mary Kay that helped help him set up the GoFundMe. That's what I'm trying to say. Michael contacted me and asked me to help him. So I said, sure. So I set it up for him using my email address. I wrote the little blurb that you see there. So those of you that are saying, oh, I know Michael didn't write this. No, he didn't write it. I wrote it for him. Okay. And all monies are going to be transferred directly to Michael for his legal expenses. So Michael is talking to his attorney. We're going to get a list of the fees, the retainer, etc. No monies have been withdrawn from the GoFundMe right now. Thank you, everybody, for your support. And if you can't donate, I understand. If you don't want to donate, that's your prerogative. No one is twisting anyone's arm to donate, okay? No one's forcing anyone. I understand we all have hard times going on. But like I said, since I'm the one that set up the GoFundMe for him, under my email address, I'm receiving all the messages that are directed from the GoFundMe page. Okay, sorry guys, there's sirens passing and it's distracting me. It's gonna be loud for 1 second. It's literally like sirens going down my block. Okay, they're gone. So I get the emails from the GoFundMe page, and I got this email which I sat here and read. Okay, I'm not gonna read the whole thing. to you guys. I'm just going to give you guys the highlights. But like I said, if you feel like Michael's a scammer, if you feel like the only reason why he married Angela was to come to the United States, and that's firmly your belief, then don't donate. No one is forcing you. Okay? Hello, Mary Kay. I just wanted to give you some food for thought. I have been to Nigeria many times. I was married to one. I know the culture very well. As someone that knows the culture, in spite of the private investigator not finding anything, I can tell you, I can still tell you, I can tell you, Michael only married Angela to come to America. Did Michael deserve Angela's abuse? No. Angela is rude and crazy. However, I will explain. In Nigeria, in order to be considered married, the man must pay the bride price to the woman's family. Kind of like in Cameroon, like we seen with the whole Kobe Emily thing. Okay. Um, to the woman's family. Michael did not do that. In Nigeria, if a man doesn't have money to marry, he shouldn't. It is the man's job to financially provide for the household. Court weddings in Nigeria are regarded as contract weddings. In Nigeria, the culture does not accept a man marrying a woman older than him. Their traditions are stuck in them. Okay? Now, like I said, I'm not going to read the whole thing. If you guys want to read the whole thing, you can pause and read. Just going to get to the nitty gritty. So, this person says, so my dear, your cause to help Michael stay is not a good one. You are helping a con man stay in America. Angela was abusive, yes, but her anger just worked against her and in Michael's favor. If Angela was poor and a Nigerian citizen, he never would have even dated her, let alone marry her. I hope you rethink this. If Michael is sincere, he should pay Angela half of the expenses she invested in the relationship, airfare, legal fees for the visa, the wedding, etc. Ask Michael if he would be willing to do a GoFundMe for that purpose and give Angela half of the money she spent and see his answer. That should give you more clarity. Now, this also sounds like a narrative that I've heard Angela say on her TikTok lives. He should pay me back for all the money that I invested in this relationship. He should pay me back. Angela, honey, I know that you were paid all those seasons while Michael was in Nigeria. And yes, you did give him money. We saw you on TV. Whenever he asked you for money, you would scream and yell your head off. Why do you want money? Send him a couple of $100. Yes, but Angela, like your friend Adriana said in her video, which I'm going to get into that in a second, we know that you also got paid a good chunk of money from TLC, which you wouldn't have if it wasn't for your whole Visa love story with Michael. So just let that marinate for a second. So, to this person that took their time to sit down and write these paragraphs and give me all this information about Nigerian culture and the bride price, thank you. I appreciate your time, your opinion. I rethought this, and yes, this is a good cause. We can have a difference of opinions. Okay, we're all adults here. Angela, on the other hand, has to act like a child. Okay, she has to act like a fucking 10-year-old who's pissed off. Okay, because her friends aren't paying her attention. So now check out what she has to say about the GoFundMe. Okay, and Angela, you just crack me up sometimes. So here is Angela's response to the GoFundMe.
Oh my God, did you see Michael made his goal? What is wrong with the United States of America? I am totally ashamed right now. Who?
So she's ashamed of her country because people donated out of the generosity of their hearts to a cause that they believe in. And just because it's a cause that you may not necessarily believe in, and you say he's a scammer, but you haven't shown any proof yet. This whole season, you kept saying, wait for the tell all, wait for the tell all, wait for the tell all. We're on part 4. When is the proof going to come out, Angela? Asking for myself and for a bunch of friends at this point.
To GoFundMe makes 25,000 for legal fees when we got people out there that has to go see their sick kid, sick mom, or veterans out there that don't even get 25,000. Wake up, America. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. Cynthia, how are you, Oliver? Didn't Kibbles and Bits get you a GoFundMe? You didn't even save your house. Isn't she a good friend of yours? But she got Michael $25,000 raise. But Kibbles and Bits, thank you because you forgot to tell Michael there's taxes on that, and also that's fun. Just crowd up thought, guys. 25,000. Congratulations, Michael. You're gonna need it.
Okay, so my response to this is, Angela, stop trying to act like a fifth grader trying to pit their friends against each other. Okay, because unlike you, I understand the true meaning of friendship. Cynthia and I are very good friends, and yes, she is going through a hard time. Oh, yes, she is. Okay, and Cynthia set up a GoFundMe on her own. Okay, with her two hands, Cynthia set up her own GoFundMe. Okay, I talked to her about it. We had many conversations about it, but when it came down to the logistics of setting it up, and Angela, I don't know if you're going to be able to understand this, but I'm going to try to explain this as simple as possible. As my laundry guy's texting me that my laundry's ready. Um, Cynthia set up her own GoFundMe. Michael, on the other hand, called me and asked me for my assistance because we all know that Michael may speak English very well, but I'm going to say this as his friend, and no offense, Michael, his comprehension is not up there. Okay? Michael doesn't write the English language very well. Okay? So he turned to me, someone that he trusts, and asked for help. So I set up the GoFundMe using my email, and I wrote the little blurb for him. I'm sorry that you're upset that he reached his goal. Okay. I remember on one of your lives, you were saying that you were going to set up a GoFundMe because you needed money for your granddaughter's cheerleading. That cheerleading is expensive nowadays. I would have loved to see you set up a GoFundMe for that. Okay. And see how much money you would have made. But I know, Angela, it's bothering the fuck out of you that Michael has surpassed his goal, that Michael is going to be able to fight the control that you still continue to try to have over him. And yes, by the way, we did have a conversation about taxes, okay, before we set up the GoFundMe. And why do you care about taxes? Are you going to pay them for him? Michael knows he has to pay taxes on the money, okay, so why do you care? Asking for myself, okay? So, just saying. Now, Angela and her minions have gotten their way in trying to sabotage Michael's GoFundMe. But don't worry, I will deal with this. I got an email from the GoFundMe platform that says, hello, we've temporarily paused outgoing bank transfers because we need a bit more information from you. Please add these details to your fundraiser story. Your name and a relationship to the person you're fundraising for, your beneficiary, how the funds will be used. Please be as specific as possible. If your beneficiary wants you to manage the funds for them, share how you send the funds to them or how you use the funds on their behalf. To edit your fundraiser, sign on to GoFundMe and click the edit button, blah, blah, blah. If you want to add your beneficiary directly so they can assess their donations, follow these steps and or reply to us with their full name and email address. Hey, I get it, Angela. I get it. You and your minions reported this 1,000 times for fraud. Okay? But what I understand, right after I opened this up for Michael, a couple of other fraudulent ones opened up, and one from Hazelhurst. Okay? Like, please. So I get it, Angela. I get it. You're mad, right? That you are slowly losing any sense of control that you can have over Michael. Okay? I get it. 7 years was a long time to have somebody firmly under your thumb. And now to have it all slip through your fingers, I get it, Angela. I get it. I mean, but the way that she's been acting and the things that she says, I mean, she talks about slander. Michael certainly has a slander suit, I think. Okay? I mean, in my opinion, he should have a slander suit against her. She keeps calling him a scammer and saying that she has proof. Have we seen one piece of proof that he scammed her? One piece of proof of scamming or cheating.
You think I really give a shit what you say? Who are you? Oh, you're a team scammer. It's okay, babe. It's okay. Because now I'm going to cut my comments off. Everybody think team scammer with the fake.
Okay, so team scammer. Anybody that tries to even give her constructive criticism, like Angela, use your platform for some good. Calm down. Stop screaming like a lunatic. If you're the queen that you say you are, use it for some good. Nah, you're team scammer. Now, I just want to move on to Angela's besties, okay? She has these ladies that join her on her TikTok, okay? And one of them took it upon herself to make fun of Michael's GoFundMe efforts, okay? And Adriana is very vocal in my comment section. So I just want to share this with you guys to show you the type of people that surround Angela. Okay.
Hey, it's me, Queens and Kings, honey. Okay. Look who it is. It's it. God got me, honey. I don't know if God got you if you asking for donations. Because last time I checked, I thought TLC paid you. Pretty good lump sum. And you didn't think you put my beautiful queen in a bind? Paying for all your stuff all your life? The 8 years that you guys were together? You don't think? Because you want to make a lie that you couldn't get a job. No, I think you just didn't want to work. And you ain't working now, are you? You're sitting on.
Does she watch the show? I'm sorry to interrupt, but does she watch the show at all? Because I clearly remember Angela on TV announcing that she didn't want Michael working. Okay, so I don't know. Angela's her bestie, but does she even fucking watch the show? Or does she? I don't know.
On your couch on TT. Come get me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's what you're doing because you think you can dance because you can't. So yeah, Michael. It's just funny when the truth is gonna come out, honey. The truth always prevails. You know what I'm saying?
So when is the truth coming out, honey?
People cannot like me. I don't really give a two bleeps. And as you saw in my last post, I don't really care who doesn't like me because they don't pay my bills and I'm not their friends. They're not in my life, so I could give a crap less. So yeah, you put yourself in that situation, honey, because you say God got me. I don't know if God got you when you're asking for donations. But honey, don't worry. The truth will prevail, honey, because you're a scammer. You're a habitual liar. Let me get that right. Apologize. Habitual liar.
And the truth will prevail, honey.
And, keep doing your things for TT because that's not gonna pay you. But you need donations. As the person said on the bottom, they ain't gonna send you a penny. That's a hard pass. But anyways, you have the day you deserve because God got you, right? Get out of here, honey. Have a good day.
Bye, honey. So, like I said, Miss Adriana is very vocal in my comment section. Okay. Last night, she commented on my interview with Victoria the Psychic and said, "Sweetie, get a life. Stop obsessing over me." First time I even mentioned you, girl. And Angela, you don't know the facts, baby. Okay, so I decided to send her a message on TikTok and say, "Hi, since you have so much to say in my comments and are Angela's bestie, would you like to come on my channel and present any and all receipts that Michael is a scammer, which we have been waiting to see them? I would love to talk to your bestie like a human being, but she has blocked me on every platform. So would you like to present her side of things since you guys say we don't know the whole story? I would love to hear the whole story. Have a great day, honey." I didn't throw the honey in. I should have. "Thanks, Mary." So let's see if she responds or if she blocks me. I'll let you guys know. Now, speaking of Angela's friends, okay, who not only condone her behavior, okay, if I was a friend of Angela's, a true friend of Angela's, I would get her help, okay? In my opinion, she needs mental help and substance abuse help. At least alcohol. We have seen her drunk off her ass many, many times on TikTok. And in my opinion, and this is from personal experiences in my family, Angela has a drinking problem. Listen to Victoria's interview from last night, and Victoria talks about other substances that she saw Angela do. Okay? Allegedly. Now, if I was her true friend, I would be sitting her down and having an intervention type thing going on because I want my friend to get better and to be the sweet person that she is. Because from what I understand, she can be a nice, sweet, loving, generous person. Kelly even said it himself. When him and Angela met at the last resort, they had a sit down conversation. You know, they bonded. Angela can be a nice person, but she needs help. And if these people are truly her friends, they would be doing an intervention type thing on her, in my opinion. Not co signing her behavior, saying things like spitting on Michael. Oh, that's just the small stuff. Okay, so this is this other chick that's on her TikToks. What is her name again? Terry. Okay, so they were on a couple of nights ago talking about stuff, and here, I'll just let you guys listen.
Me that people pick out the small stuff and they don't talk about the real shit that
victim, honey. I said I stand up to vandalizing my friends' restaurants.
yeah.
People don't know. Just no one locks you up for spitting on a wall. It can be done if the man with a press stick. That's vandalizing his property with a spit of food. Yes, but no one goes that far because it's petty.
Well, they don't see past their nose. Like for real.
Like for real?
Harry, pipe down.
You're condoning this shit? Like for real?
Don't get Terry started, damn it. Then I get started. Then Mama Deb, then Bree, show me how to paint, then Adriana. Oh my God. Don't do it.
I just, I mean, people pick out small stuff that really has no relevance to anything. Let's look at the bigger picture of the whole thing.
But I don't give a damn.
You mean the bigger picture, like your friend's abuse of her spouse? Maybe that bigger picture? That your friend is spiraling and she needs help? Maybe that bigger picture? I don't know.
People come in on fake accounts. Like, come
That's
on.
his team. That's them PM boys.
You can't
I told
come
you
over
what he
here
said,
and
Mama
give your
Deb.
real.
He said if I ever tried to send him home, that Nigeria would come for him. And there's more. And I knew what he's talking about, the juju
Yeah.
and the fake accounts.
The spitting was small to me.
And I just spit it all over, let him know how it felt. I didn't spit in his face. I spit it on his shirt. And so what?
Yeah.
I'll do it again if he spits on. Look.
And so what? I'll do it again.
I seen him spit in the hotel room before, and it grossed me out in our room on the floor. That's disgusting.
That's just gross.
Y'all backing someone that wipes their ass with their hands. So shut up. I dealt with that shit. Embarrassed me. I had friends down from Texas, and he was at Thanksgiving, and he was on the live, and he sat there and just told it. I said, "Why did you tell him that at dinner? Number one, why would you tell him that?"
So yes, so that is Angela talking about that she'll spit again. She doesn't care. She'll spit again on Michael, and her friends co-signing this behavior, sitting there laughing, ha ha ha. This is so funny. So that's basically it, you guys. I mean, Angela has lots and lots of issues, but last winter, when Michael was still in Nigeria, her concern was, does Victor Ortiz like me? Thank you so much for watching me, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button, share my video with a friend or 10, and please consider joining my membership. There's a join button on my banner up here somewhere, and I'll drop a link in my description bar. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye, everyone.